Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So, we're continuing with the top 100 games of all time. We're so close to the end. We're at, this is numbers 30 to 21 today. So, as we get close to the end, again, I would like to thank, like as I stated in my other videos, I want to thank you all so much for whoever subscribed. If you haven't, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you have any questions about any of the games that I'm about to show off today. If we have any crossovers, whatever. Just let's keep this hobby going. So let's get started with a number 30. So number 30 is a worker placement game. Now the base game alone is good. It's just, for me, it was a solid 7. It was a good game. But where it really shines is with the 2 expansions that were released later on, which bring it up to like a 9 for me. It's an incredible worker placement game, and this is the big box, Raiders of the North Sea. So Raiders of the North Sea, you're playing as Vikings. There's a Viking clan, and you're, again, placing your workers at different parts of the board. You're going on different raids, but what the expansions add, that one expansion adds another resource, which is like meat or beer, and another one adds people that you can fight or recruit into your clan. Incredible little worker placement. I actually don't want to say little. It's a pretty grand worker placement game when you add the expansions in, but it's one that I highly recommend. Again, the base game alone is good. If you're gonna play this, I think you're gonna get the best experience with the 2 expansions. I think one's called Fields of Fame and the other is Halls of, I forgot. But definitely check this one out. One of the best worker placement games out there. That is Raiders of the North Sea. Now we're gonna go to number 29. Is a engine builder. Pretty popular game for the past few years. There's a different version of it out, and there's another one coming out this year. There was a Kickstarter for it last year, and let me grab it right over here. This is, there's some card drafting going on. There's some little bit of area control, and that is Terraforming Mars. So, of course, I'm sure everybody knows Terraforming Mars by now. This is a game where you are playing as a corporation, and you're terraforming the planet of Mars, trying to have the most points, raising the temperature, raising the oxygen levels and everything. Got to get the prelude expansion for this game. It definitely changes it a lot, adds a lot, not I want to say a lot more variety, but it gives you like a starting resource, the starting organization. But there's a few expansions out there. I only have the prelude expansion. I'm still playing the card game, not yet to do a review on that. I only got to play it once. But that makes this game a little bit more quicker. This one, I don't think I've ever had a game go past 2 hours, but still fantastic game here. That is Terraforming Mars. That is my number 29. My number 28 is another game that took me by surprise. Again, I wasn't crazy about the theme, and as I've stated in the other videos, theme isn't everything. And this is a engine builder mixed with some deck building and worker placement. It's expensive little, I don't know, again, it's not a little game at all. It's a little expensive, and this is Obsession. So Obsession is a game about, you're like these rich snobs from in Victorian England, and you're throwing this party, and you're building different rooms in your house. You're inviting guests, which adds a deck building. So your family, you start off with a deck, set of cards, which represents your family. And as you invite more people into your party, you get their cards. They each give you different powers. But I do recommend getting the upstairs downstairs expansion. It adds like a few more workers and just more variety to the game. It just really completes it. Again, it really took me by surprise how fantastic this game is. One of the best components I've ever seen in a game. The developer, Dan Halligan, is just an incredible dude. He's a real friendly guy. You can talk to him on Facebook. He's got a group on Facebook that you just discuss everything. Any questions that you have about the game, he happily answers. Definitely a game that I think if you're a fan of deck building, engine building, check this game out. It's an incredible game. That is Obsession, and that is my number 28. It's a good chance it might go up even more. My number 27, I got it organized over there. I actually just purchased these little metal, box organizers for it. This is a 2-player game, one of my favorite, It used to be my favorite two-player game, but some other game overtook it. Probably gonna see it later on, and that is Summoner Wars. So another game I like to call chess on steroids, or maybe checkers on steroids, where you have these cards and you got the board, and you have a summoner that has a gate that you summon your other different soldiers or whatever you fight, and you're pretty much trying to kill the other person's summoner. Fantastic two-player game, one of the best. A lot of tense moments, a lot of great strategies in it. There's a ton of factions. They got more factions coming out in the future. It's a game that's been around for a long time, and I think it's gonna stick around for even longer. But that is my number 27. That is Summoner Wars. Great two-player game. If you haven't played it, you should be playing that game. It's amazing. My number 26 is a game that I adore. It is a bag building game. It's been around for a few years now. There are a few expansions for it. There's a cooperative mode. I have the cooperative version. I haven't played it yet. But this game is called, okay, this is Orleon. So Orleon is a bag builder where you're, again, pretty themeless as well. I don't want to say it's multiplayer solo, as you traverse through different areas of Orleon, you're picking up these different products and stuff, and you're pretty much blocking other players from getting it. But I just love the bag building of this. Just getting a little, building up your bag with different people. There's like soldiers, farmers. I don't even, to be honest, I don't even know. But yeah, it's just a really fantastic game. One of my favorites. Wish there was a little, even more stuff out for it. I know TMG is no longer around. I think Capstone owns it, has the rights to this game now. But definitely pick this up. I know it's still adored to this day. I do want to try the cooperative mode, the Invasion. I've had people that played it and they said they love it as well. Want to check that out. But still, Orleon, great game. My number 26. My number 25 is another game I just recently reviewed. It is a hidden movement game, one of the best out there, and that is Sniper Elite. So Sniper Elite is based off the popular video game. I've never played the video game, but the board game is excellent little hidden movement game. Plays great with two players. I don't recommend more than three. So one person is playing the sniper, while the others are playing German military, trying to find them out. And you're writing your movements on a board. You're trying to fulfill your objectives, while the Germans are either trying to have the sniper run out of time or kill the sniper in 2 shots. But yeah, really fun game. It plays really quick. I got 2 games in about an hour once. So yeah, really enjoy this game a lot. I want to get the expansion that came out for it. I think it's called Eagle's Nest. It has a bigger map and everything. But yeah, Sniper Elite, a fantastic hidden movement game. That's my number 25. So let's see, we're getting to the real good stuff. My number 24 is up here somewhere. I don't want to get it. Box is too big. I just did a review on it. This is a sequel to the 1981 board game. It is a cooperative game. It also has a competitive mode. I don't mess with the competitive mode as I think it's mostly a cooperative game. Again, uses an app. Great little gimmick there in the tower. It's called the Return to Dark Tower. So in Return to Dark Tower, you got this massive tower in the middle that connects to an app on your phone, and you're putting skulls in it, and it spitting skulls out of different parts of the board. You're trying to fend off all the monsters and kill the final boss at the end. You have all these little side quests. A really great cooperative game that you have to really work together, and that's what I like. A cooperative game that that you need to work cooperatively in order to beat. And I haven't won one game yet. There's a ton of replayability there. Different ways that you can mix up each game. I got one expansion. There's another expansion coming out hopefully later this year. Also got a miniatures pack with it, because the base game just comes with these little pogs as for the enemies. But again, you don't need the minis. Still a fantastic game with or without it. That is Return to Dark Tower. That is my number 23. My number 24. My number 23 is a deck building worker placement game. A beautiful looking game. I recently bought the expansion last year at PAX. I haven't played it with the expansion yet, but I love getting this game to the table. That is it's a little heavy. The Lost Ruins of Arnak. So, Lost Ruins of Arnak. You're you play as archaeologists, and you're again similar to it is deck building. You start with a deck of cards, and you're using the deck of cards to go to certain places on the map. Some places are guarded by these guardians or monsters, whatever, that you gotta fight, and then you can take them over, get those powers, and you try to make it to the top, and then also go up on the track on certain tracks onto the right of the board. The game is a lot of fun. I love this game a lot. I really want to try it with the expansion. I haven't tried it yet. I heard it makes it even better. But still, it's one of those type of games that when people are passing or walking past the table, they have to just stop and look at it. It's just a really good game, a beautiful game to look at. The art is incredible. The developers are Min and Elwin. I'm looking forward to seeing more stuff come out for this game. One little gripe I had with it is I felt the game ended too soon. Because it plays really quick. I think it was 30 minutes per player. Yeah, my game lasted about definitely less than an hour and a half every time I've played. But I think the expansion does add more to that. We'll see. I'm going to be doing a review hopefully in the coming months with the expansion and let you know what I think about it. But most likely, I already love the game right now. I'm pretty sure it makes it even better. But that is my number 23. That is The Lost Ruins of Arnak. My number 22 is an area control game set in a post-apocalyptic world similar to Mad Max. It has a little bit of action selection. This game is called Ruination. So again, as I said before, Ruination area control is probably my favorite mechanism and favorite type of game. So in this game, you have these deck of cards that are in three piles, and you choose which card that you want. So one's like move, another's attack, another's like recon, and they each have these special abilities, and you're fighting over the map against other players, and you're trying to get favor from this guy. I forgot his name. This big dude in the middle, and really tense area control game. If you like combat heavy games, this is one of them. Theme is great. Art is incredible. It's by Colossal Games, so they make good stuff. They actually have Western Legends from them. Another game I've been wanting to get off my shelf of shame. Hopefully get it to the table this year. I think I will, and I think it's gonna make the list next year. It's a damn shame. It's been on my. I've had the game for about 2-3 years, and I haven't gotten to the table. It's been a little hectic. But going back to Ruination, a really good area control game. If you're into area control, things like a game everyone should check out. That was my number 22, Ruination. Now, my number 21 is a worker placement game. It's in that same universe as I think I had the game. I mentioned the game the night before. I think it was Paladins. So this is the first game that came out, and that is Architects of the West Kingdom. This is the big box. It has the other two expansions in it, but a fantastic worker placement game. Now, usually when worker placement, there's mostly there's not that much player interaction, but in this one, you can really mess with other players. Is what I like. You can go to a jail area and imprison other players, workers, really screw them over, which, again, I like take that in games. There's a lot of take that in this game. Haven't played it with the two expansions yet. I heard the new one, Works of Wonder, just brings it to another level. But really one of my favorite worker placement games, and there's a reason why it's number 21. It's pretty high up there. I don't know if it's going to get any higher than that. Maybe one day. We'll see. But as of right now, I think it's at 21's a good spot for it. But yeah, really good worker placement game. I think that's the last one on my list. Let me see. Technically, no, I said Viscounts the other day. It wasn't Paladins. Looks like I gave something away. But let me see. Yeah, I think that's the last worker placement game, technically. Yeah. So yeah, this is. I mean, there's another game on the list, and that's kind of similar to worker placement, but this is the last true worker placement game that's on my list. So it's when it comes to worker placement, this is my favorite one. But that's going to do it for today, guys. So next one's going to be 20 to 11. We're so close to the end. Again, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. Ask me any question you guys want. Love to hear crossovers. Till next one, keep on playing, guys. Have a great one.